Hi everyone, welcome back to Relationship Reset Academy. I'm Michael Flynn, and for over 15 years as a marriage counselor, I've helped couples navigate some of life's most challenging moments. Today, we're tackling a topic that doesn't get talked about enough: how to overcome loneliness in a marriage. If you've ever felt isolated or disconnected in your relationship, even while sharing the same space, you're not alone. In this video, I'll guide you through simple, effective steps to rebuild connection and rekindle the intimacy you deserve. And trust me, you'll want to stick around until the end, because I'll be sharing a key insight that has transformed countless marriages, something that can make all the difference in bridging the emotional gap. Before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss out on the tools and tips to strengthen your relationship. Now, let's dive in and start reconnecting. Here's the thing: loneliness in marriage doesn't mean your relationship is broken. It means there's a crack that needs some attention. And guess what? You can fix it. It starts with these 5 powerful steps. Step 1. Break the cycle of silence. When's the last time you had a real conversation with your partner? Not the surface-level stuff about bills, schedules, or what's for dinner, but a deep, meaningful talk where you both felt truly heard. Loneliness often thrives in silence. It creates distance, not because you don't care about each other, but because life gets busy, and meaningful conversations take a backseat. Here's what you can do tonight. Instead of scrolling through your phone or zoning out in front of the TV, ask your partner an open-ended question. Try something like, "What's been on your mind lately?" Or, "What's one thing you're excited about right now?" And here's the key: don't rush to respond. Just listen. Give them the space to share without interruptions or solutions. And if it feels awkward at first, that's okay. Vulnerability takes practice. But the more you do it, the easier it gets. These small moments of connection can lay the foundation for rebuilding emotional closeness. Step 2. Create new shared moments. Routines can be comforting, but let's face it, they can also make life feel stale. When you're doing the same thing every day, it's easy for the spark in your relationship to fade. Loneliness thrives in monotony, so one of the best ways to combat it is by shaking things up. What's one thing you've both never done together? It doesn't have to be big. Maybe it's trying out a new recipe, taking a drive to explore a part of your town you've never visited, or even tackling a fun project like painting a room together. These shared experiences create positive memories and remind you why you chose each other in the first place. Think back to when you were dating. You probably spent a lot of time doing new things together, right? That's because novelty brings excitement. Reignite that energy by creating moments that feel fresh. Need more inspiration? I've got some incredible resources lined up for you at romancedictionary.com/marriage. Check it out. It's packed with practical tips to help you connect with your spouse in ways that feel fresh and fun. The link is in the pop-up here and in the description below. Step 3. Express gratitude daily. This one's so simple, but it's incredibly powerful. When you're feeling lonely, it's easy to focus on what's missing instead of what's good. Gratitude is the antidote to that mindset. Start by noticing the little things your partner does, things you may have taken for granted over time. Did they make the bed? Take care of the kids? Bring home groceries? Say something. A quick, "Thank you for doing that, I appreciate it," can go a long way in showing your partner that you see and value them. If you want to take it up a notch, try starting each day by writing down one thing you're grateful for about your partner. It might feel cheesy at first, but trust me, it rewires your brain to focus on the positives instead of dwelling on what's wrong. Gratitude isn't just about making your partner feel appreciated, it's about reminding yourself of the good that still exists in your marriage. Step 4. Take responsibility for your happiness. This might be tough to hear, but your happiness isn't your partner's responsibility. It's yours. When we rely on someone else to fill our emotional cup, we're setting ourselves, and them, up for failure. No one can pour from an empty cup, so if you're feeling lonely, start by checking in with yourself. Ask yourself, "What makes me happy?" If it's been a while since you've prioritized you, now's the time to change that. Whether it's exercising, picking up a long-lost hobby, or even just taking 10 minutes a day to meditate, finding joy in your own life can help shift the energy in your relationship. When you show up as your happiest, most fulfilled self, it creates space for your partner to do the same. And when both of you are pouring into your own happiness, you'll have more to give to each other. Step 5. Invest in your relationship. Think of your marriage as a garden. If you stop watering it, the plants don't die overnight, but over time, they start to wither. Loneliness is like a weed. It creeps in when you stop tending to the connection. But here's the good news. With the right attention, that garden can thrive again. Start by making small but consistent investments in your relationship. Schedule a weekly connection time where you do something you both enjoy, whether it's sharing a meal, watching a movie, or simply sitting down for a heart-to-heart talk. These moments don't have to be grand, they just need to be intentional. And if you feel stuck on where to begin, don't worry. I've got you covered. Visit romancedictionary.com/marriage for tools and tips to help you prioritize your relationship and make these investments count. The link is in the description below. The key is consistency. Just like in a real garden, a little bit of effort every day will produce beautiful results over time. Loneliness in a marriage doesn't have to be the end of the story. With these steps, you can rebuild the connection and closeness you're craving. And remember, it's not about making giant leaps, it's about small, consistent actions that show you care. If this video resonated with you, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you never miss an update from Relationship Reset Academy. Oh, and before you go, check out the links in the description for more resources to help your relationship thrive. I'll also leave a recommendation for our next video right here. Click it to keep the momentum going. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.